Hi all and welcome to another video. In this video we are going to talk about Zano and this is there we are going to study the complete white paper of the Zano, and before that just quickly go through the basic information about the project. Like, the market cap is nearly $53 million. The project has been around for a while. I haven't seen it before. I haven't heard it before. Maybe they have changed the name or something. So let's go to the white paper. But before that, let's quickly go through the website as well. So, Privacy Pioneers, a showcase of diverse and features. Uh, I don't know why it moved. Just pioneering the first hidden amount of stake scheme, revolutionizing blockchain consensus, confidential assets, ionic swap. So basically, this sounds like more of a confidential project, meaning the zero layer, zero knowledge proof kind of a project. We'll see what this project is all about. I haven't read anything about this project before. Zano is an open source cryptocurrency and ecosystem with enterprise grade privacy, security, and scalability that operates as a robust foundation for confidential assets and decentralized application. But the question is that will this help them build a community? That is the most important question. Generally, a project that is driven by the community is more likely to be a successful project. Your privacy matters. Choose Zeno, the leading blockchain platform that prioritizes confidentiality and security. But as I mentioned, is the project decentralized? Meaning that they are trying to build decentralized apps and all that stuff, but the project has to be decentralized, meaning that the project should be driven and run by the community. If the project is not run by the community, then there is no point. So the question is that will this confidentiality and security feature create a bond between community members? That's the key question. Ring signatures. The transactions between Zeno network members are made untraceable with ring signatures and stealth addresses. So very similar to Monero type project. Also, the way transaction data is stored on the blockchain allows access by parties who authorize the transaction only, and none of the private data is ever publicly published. Okay, so in some way it can be seen, but only by the people who approve the transaction, but still not completely private, if you understand this. Stealth addresses. The confidentiality of Zano, please forgive me if I'm pronouncing it wrongly. Zano transactions is hard coded into the core by concealing all sending and receiving uh, addresses. We have maximized the level of privacy for every Zano user. But again, the thing is that will these privacy features inspire this project to be decentralized, meaning that the project will be driven and run by the community? That is the most important question. Amount privacy. A secure scheme with a set of proofs allows for the concealment of the amount of coins transferred. The bulletproofs plus technology is used for these proofs, enabling the creation of both performance effective and size effective proofs. This ensures that the sum and type of the inputs match the sum and type of the outputs without revealing the actual details. So again, this is another form of privacy. But the thing is that will this create a solid and powerful bond between the community members of this or the token holders? That's the most important thing. An improvement on atomic swap, uh, innovating seamless cryptocurrency exchanges while preserving user privacy. So again, very private transactions can be done and exchanged using this ionic swap, I guess. And again, will this create a bond? This will this inspire the community members to take part in this project, token holders to take part in this project, and create a bond between them? Confidential assets. Anyone can easily issue their own currencies and digital tokens on the Zano chain, assets secured by the same mechanisms that make Zano so much more secure than the first generation cryptocurrencies, namely hidden addresses, hidden amounts, and IP obfuscation. So again, very similar concept to Monero. The assets can be created privately. I guess that's what they are trying to mention here, but the core question will always remain that will this inspire the token holders to create a bond between them? Will this feature generate a bond between the token holders? Because ultimately only the token holders can keep the project decentralized if they run it. Our blockchain is protected by our custom hybrid proof of work, proof of stake consensus algorithm, pairing the advantages of each process to create a highly secure platform. This makes the system less prone to double spend attacks, improving overall security. Zercanum, world's first proof of stake scheme that enhances traditional proof of stake with untraceability and hidden amounts, revolutionizing blockchain consensus. So, generally, if you see the proof of stake on projects like Ethereum and all this stuff, then everything is traceable, that it is open. But here, what they are trying to say is that it is untraceable. But the core question will always remain the same: that will this create a bond between the token holders? A bond between the token holder is the key to make the project decentralized. Escrow contracts. Our escrow service empowers users with customizable contracts in a trustless environment secured by deposits to deter malfeasance. Aliases. All Zeno network users can create aliases, for example, at username. This aliases can be linked to a payment address, which makes our network more user friendly. In the long run, aliases will be used in a dedicated messenger or user service and an alias based authentication system. So, this is a very powerful system when it comes to the zero knowledge based projects. But again, will this create a bond between the community members? Is the uh, mi- will this create a bond between the token holders? Community members means token holders. Auditable wallets. Auditable wallets give people and organizations the option to create transparent wallets for situations where we would rather verify than trust. Marketplace API, P2P off-chain protocol. Explore our dynamic API facilitating a seamless integration into the marketplace ecosystem. This feature allows anyone to spin up their own decentralized marketplace. So again, if this decentralized marketplace will encourage token holders to build a bond and a connection between each other, then it is a great thing, because that leads to decentralization of the project. P2P off-chain protocol. The consensus process is balanced out by a hybrid proof of work, proof of stake algorithm, pairing the advantages of each process to create a secure platform. Features: instant swaps. Instant swaps allows users to quickly exchange one. We all understand what instant swap is, but I guess this is going to be untraceable, or you can say uh, undetected or zero knowledge based stealth transaction. But the question is, will this create a bond between the token holders, whoever is holding this Zano token? Will this create a solid community bond between them? Decentralized exchange within the Zano ecosystem provides a platform where users can trade cryptocurrencies directly with each other, bypassing centralized intermediaries. P2P cryptocurrency trading. Cryptocurrency trading on Zano facilitates direct transactions between participants, empowering users to trade directly from their wallets without intermediaries. Zano governance system. The Zano governance systems is a framework that allows the community to participate in decision-making processes regarding the development of and modification of the network. But again, will this all these features which are mentioned above, like P2P trading and DEX and instance app and all this stuff, will it create a bond between the community members or the token holders? So enough bond between the token holders so they can take part in the Zano governance system. Wallets in a Zano ecosystem are designed to provide maximum security and user-friendly interfaces, allowing for the safe storage, management, and transaction of the digital assets. These are their partners: Bitcoin.com and Cake Wallet, Monerotopia. As I as I said, this is a very similar project to Monero, so that's why they already have some partners from different Monero-based projects. But again, will this is a very stealth transaction type of a network. So the question will be that, will the Zano holders create a bond between each other through these features, so they can take part in this project for a longer period of time, because that is what creates the value for any cryptocurrency project. get started, get a wallet, trade Zeno, start mining and all that stuff. So these, it took a while for me to go through the website. Now let's go to the white paper. Zano is an open source cryptocurrency layer 1 and ecosystem. With layer 1 means that this is their original concept, you can say in layman terms, an ecosystem with enterprise grade privacy, security and scalability that operates as a robust foundation for confidential assets and decentralized applications. In short, people can build all kind of privacy focused dapps on Zeno utilizing our unique features such as confidential assets, escrow contracts, aliases and more. So generally the total infrastructure is about creating different privacy based products or cryptocurrency products. And the core question will always remain the same, that will this excite the token holders, Zano token holders, to create a bond between them, to create a connection between them, a powerful bond between each other. Because if they do not have a solid bond between each other, then no, doesn't matter how great features a coin launches, or in the end the project may die. I am not saying this project is going to die, because this project is around for a while, so I'm sure they must have some sort of fuel to run this project. But I'm just saying overall that will the Zano token holders create a powerful bond through these features between each other. Now let's move forward. On Zano, everything is private by default, meaning people can't see the amount transacted, the addresses involved, and not even the asset types transacted. As illustrated in the image below, all you can see is that a transaction happened. The transactions were verifiable for the sender receiver through transaction IDs. So as you can see here, that this is what you will see or anyone will see, and which keeps the entire transaction very stealth. But the core question will always be the same, that will this uh, try to create a bond between the token holders? Will this excite them to create a bond, and that bond can run this network in a decentralized way? That is the core question. Technologies. Xenos lead developer Andrei Sebelniko, sorry for that, created the first ever privacy coin protocol code based named CryptoNote. Today, this protocol is used by Monero and hundreds of other projects. So, this is the founder's history. Uh, and again, this founder's history should also create a bond between the Sana token holders. If the Sana token holders are not excited by this founder's history, and this history doesn't create a bond between the Zano token holders, then technically there is no point in holding any token. Again, I'm not against this project, I'm not in favor of any cryptocurrency project, I'm just giving you my honest opinion, and nothing should be considered as an investment advice, so just keep that in mind as well. Zano is the advanced evolution of CryptoNote, emphasizing unparalleled privacy and adopting a wide variety of technologies that can be used to create all kinds of privacy-focused, decentralized applications and other projects. Here are they summed up. So these products we already saw here in the on their website. So I'm not going to go into that. So yeah, we all saw all these products earlier: Zirconium, confidential assets, and proof of work stake, consensus and all that stuff. So let's move to the next section, which is overview. Zano has privacy by default throughout its entire network at the base layer, protocol layer, ensuring your data remains secure. Only you decide what you would like to reveal. Security. Our hybrid proof of work, proof of stake consensus algorithm makes the attacks on Zano infeasible, ensuring the highest security standard for launching your assets on DApp on Zano's ecosystem. But again, the core question will be that will these security features, the combination of proof of work and proof of stake, will create a bond between the Zano token holders and inspire them to become part of this community for a longer period of time? Stability. The extensive amount of testing that our blockchain has undergone minimizes the issue often encountered in the early days of any project. This makes the Zeno network stable and release ready from day one. Our decade of experience with both Bullberry and Zano commences this decentralization. When we say decentralization, we mean it. Zano is truly decentralized as anyone can participate in the network and nobody has an unfair advantage. There are no validators nor master nodes, no minimum staking amount, no lockup times. Whether you are a miner, staker, or a user, Zano is for everyone. So again, will this approach of decentralization uh, inspire the Zano token holders to build a bond between each other, to create an emotional connection between each other, easy to use? From our wide variety of wallets to our documentation and to our products, we always keep the end user in mind, ensuring a good user experience to drive adoption of the Zano blockchain. So again, you will have to see what kind of user experience they have. But if they have good user experience, then will this great user experience inspire the Zano token holders to build a bond, a connection between each other? Because if there is no connection between them, then it is unlikely that the project can become truly decentralized. Technologies. Zeno has developed and adopted a wide variety of technologies that can be used to create all kinds of privacy focused decentralized apps and other projects. These technologies make Zeno truly different from other projects and are summed below. Zeno hasn't forked from any project and has been built from scratch. All our technologies are backed by research papers that you can find here. You can go through the research paper if you want to. Zano uses a hybrid consensus algorithm that alternates between proof of work and proof of stake blocks. It incorporates the world's first proof of stake scheme with hidden amounts, and this is also which is I have heard first time that proof of stake with hidden amounts, which is pretty interesting. I think it's a very interesting jump in the privacy focused networks. That's for sure. I'm not promoting any kind of privacy. I'm just sharing what I have knowledge of crypto from last 7 8 years. This approach combines the benefits of both mechanisms to enhance blockchain security and decentralization. I mean, there has been a lot of debate about in the past about which is good, proof of work or proof of stake, but these guys are combining it, so it's a unique approach. If performing a 51% attack on Zano, one would need the majority of the hash rate and then a significant amount of the total amount of staked coins, which is very true. So he will have to invest a lot. At the same time, he'll also have to have a lot of hash rate, because hash rate represents proof of work and money amount represents generally the proof of stakes, making the cost of an attack incredibly high, resulting in the attack becoming infeasible. Again, this combination of proof of work, proof of stake, which forces the attacker to have extremely high amount of hash rate and at the same time extremely high amount of staking of the coins. Will this approach inspire the Zano holders to build a powerful bond between them? Now let's move forward. Untraceable transactions. The transactions between Zano network members are made untraceable with the help of several technologies, most importantly CLSAG ring signatures and stealth addresses. Also, the way transaction data is stored on the blockchain allows access by parties who authorize the transactions only, and none of the private data is ever publicly published. So again, parties who authorize the transaction will always see the transaction, but apart from that, no one can see it. So the question is that will this? I would say that this is 99% or 95% private, but will this privacy, this approach will create a bond between the Zano token holders? That's the key. Amount privacy. A secure scheme with a set of proofs allows for the concealment of the amount of coins transferred. The bulletproofs plus technology is used for these proofs, enabling the creation of both performance effective and size effective proofs. This ensures that the sum and type of the inputs match the sum and type of the outputs without revealing the actual details. Escrow contracts. With Xenos escrow contracts, users can create fully customizable contracts which essentially allow for any agreement conditions to be followed by all parties in a trustless way without any intermediary involvement. When using escrow contracts, a deposit is required from all parties involving a financial incentive to alleviate any malicious activity. Peer-to-peer settlements in its purest form. Again, this kind of escrow thing or peer-to-peer settlements, will this inspire the Zano holders to build a bond between each other? Always keep asking the same question, because the more you ask one simple question, easier it becomes to analyze any cryptocurrency project. Aliases. All Zano network users can create aliases. For example, at username, these aliases provide a short, easy to remember name rather than a long string of characters that form a blockchain address. Aliases will be used in a dedicated messenger. A user, as we saw what the aliases were. So this is a small detailed description of the same. Again, this alias feature is very good. I am impressed by it, but will this create a powerful bond between the Zano token holder? That's the key question. Marketplace API. You create, update, or deactivate on-chain offers with Zano Marketplace API. Offers contain information about a user who is selling or buying something. As soon as an offer is published in the blockchain, it is visible to everyone. This feature allows anyone to spin up their own decentralized online stores. Again, the question is that will this marketplace API will create a bond between the Zano token holders? Ionic swap. Ionic swaps are an improvement on atomic swaps, innovating seamless cryptocurrency exchange while preserving user privacy. That's what we also saw earlier here. So it's the same thing. I'm not going to go into the details of that. Zano incorporates the world's first proof of stake scheme that enhances the traditional proof of stake with under. We also saw about that. Auditable wallets, confidential assets. We all saw these products, all of the above named products. So we all studied all this peer-to-peer cryptocurrency trading. We studied about that as well. Governance system, wallets. They have different kinds of wallets. You can go on that. And this is Zano Companion. Go through it. Now let's move to the research and white paper. So I thought that this was a white paper, but this is not a white paper. This is docs. Generally, what happens is that uh, docs or white paper, they are the same thing, but here it seems that it's the different thing. So let's go to the white paper now. What I'll do is I'll try to make another video for the same, the complete white paper analysis of the Zano, because this video is already getting a bit longer. So we will keep that for another video. Let's move to other sections. Specifications and all that stuff. So these are some of the specifications of the project. And then there is this emission and FAQ. So I think we are done with the website and the docs part. I'll download the white paper and I'll try to make the another video for that. And at the same time, if you want to join my community, then you are welcome to join my community. The link will be in the description, and you can like the button, and you can also subscribe to the channel if you want to. I'll see you in the next video, probably of the Zano white paper only. Till then, take care. Bye bye.